My name is Kevin Holmes. I'm the founder of Founders Network. I want to explain briefly what the difference is between traditional mentorship and peer mentorship. So if you think about traditional mentorship, it's the typical conference talk. You go, you listen to the person who's already successful and many degrees of progress ahead of you in the life cycle of a startup, in the example of tech startups. Now in that case, there's a bit of power distance. They've already achieved, and you're sort of there to learn from them. The dynamic that creates is one where you're sort of putting your best face forward and you're trying to impress them, and it's a little bit inauthentic because you can't really let your guard down and share with them the real struggles that you're going through. And additionally, there's no expectation that that person can help you, but you can't necessarily help them. So there's less of a dynamic of reciprocity. And then finally, the other big difference with traditional mentorship and peer mentorship is that it's more inspirational. So if you can imagine going to the conference and listening to pick your favorite entrepreneur speaking, Mark Zuckerberg, Bill Gates, Steve Jobs if he were still alive. That would be very motivational. It'd be super exciting, and I'd love listening to those guys talk. But the fact is, they did their startups long ago. And what people use today in terms of tools, processes, techniques, strategies are vastly different from when they started. So the quality of advice and information that they're going to share with you is going to be drastically different. It's going to be outdated. So in contrast, peer mentorship is a relationship of equals. It's two people at the same level, whether that's bootstrap, seed funded, Series A, going through trying to solve the same problems together at the same time. And so there's a relationship of equals. There's a free flow back and forth reciprocity-wise of being able to both help and be helped by each other. And the nature of the advice that you can share with each other is very tactical. You can talk about the tools you're using, the sales strategies, the product market fit strategy, customer development, recruiting strategies, growth strategies. You can talk about all those things, and it's going to be timely and it's going to be relevant. The other thing is that because it's a relationship of equals, you can be more authentic. You're not worried really about impressing that person as you might if you got to sit down with Bill Gates. Instead, you can just speak openly and share the struggle that you're going through, and that can lead to a more authentic relationship and more of an actual relationship and a lifelong friendship. And ultimately, as you go about your career as a founder, building those deep relationships is the one thing that's going to actually last. Even if you're successful with your startup, it's not going to be around, right? It's going to get bought, or you're going to IPO, you're going to get replaced as CEO in 99.9% of the cases. So even if you're successful, the startup won't be around forever, but those relationships will be. So it's very important for you to start investing in building deep relationships with a peer level network of other founders who are going through and facing the same problems that you're facing today, and helping them, and in return being helped by them.